much softer to back up there. And one can't do too much petting. You can pet them at the wrong times when they're being pushy and stuff, but when they're being respectful, and I'm gonna turn her loose. So see how I needed that lead rope to help me there? That's just kind of, for me, signs. This is where it's hard for people, signs that they're not halter rope, when really my halter rope horses, I don't want to feel them ever back there. The halter's just there for help if I need it. But it's okay, we just work at that to where, but when I feel those rusty hinges, I want to work them out, especially I'm going to turn her loose, and she's had some trouble after she hooks on getting forward. So in a previous video, we helped her a little bit to get a little more forward till she got some confidence to get forward. We just threw that rope around her neck. Oh, we haven't checked this out. We might check her out, try to lead her by her mane. Break her right or left. A little sticky. If I had to here, I could use that lead rope to help me a little bit. So she learns. There we go. To get a little forward and light off that mane. Check our cinch out before we turn her loose. We sure don't want our saddle to slip down under. We don't like that down under horsemanship where you ride them with the saddle down under their belly. And since she's been a little hard to get forward, and follow me there in the trust, I would start out by her kind of trying to follow there a little bit. If she gets stuck, we may have to help her to go. Those front feet get stuck. Oh, that was a pretty big step for that left front. It's been pretty sticky. See if we can help her with her mane here a little. That way she gains confidence and knows that I can get to her feet. Horses learn, either you move their feet or they move your feet. And I want her to yield there. Let her work at it. There we go. Good. Now hopefully we can slow down. That's the way. And she doesn't get tight in the end, because that was a nice transition that we'd like to reward. And it's pretty easy to stay too long and get them to where they get in trouble there. Blocking me from that other side. I don't want to be blocked. Good. That was no more than the weight on my hand. I didn't even need the mane that time. Good, and that expression softens. It's more relaxed. I'm still aware of the tight spots. But like there, the jaw got kind of tight. That was pretty nice, and I'm gonna kind of reward that. As soon as I sent her off, she thought back to me. So that was a nice little try there. Yeah, she blocks me from that other side when I reach. And there's people sometimes are just unaware of those things blocking the human. And they don't realize that, again, the horse is training you. So I'd ask to get to this other eye. And she says no. See? She shut that off. There she helped me to. It's just a small thing. I kind of ask. And I'd like her to invite me. But if not, I'm going to block her so that I can't get there. Done this side today. Break those feet. Good. And I want her reaching for me there. There, she's trying to block. No. Good. Take her up to the trot, let her work at the trot just a bit. Good, and we'll see how she is. This is the side she's been a little more troubled with. And that was a pretty good transition there. And if she wants to come down and hook on, we'll let her. Little trouble hooking on. Kind of trying to pull on that nose. There we go. Good. Licked her lips. Was nice and relaxed through that transition. Now I wouldn't say if she was green and unstarted that would be enough typically to ride her, but she's had some exposure riding and she was pretty good with the lead rope, so I just wouldn't want you to think. I would want to challenge some things, maybe if you're starting a green foal, rush those feet, but it's a nice place to quit. I don't want to kind of keep going through something that's getting good, especially when it starts good. It's a nice place to kind of break on that, but you don't have to be done for the ride because there's so many things to do in the ride and you can just go to something else. But again, it wouldn't be, if it was my horse, it wouldn't be a horrible thing just to quit there, because again, she's had some trouble with that first step and kind of cantering out there and getting loose and relaxed, and we want her relaxed. We want her to trust. We want that trust to come through so that she can be softness and we can develop that willing partnership between her and I, where we become more one. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the journey. Would have been nice if she came over to the camera, but